Hello guys, welcome to my next YouTube tutorial. So today in this tutorial we are going to learn about a new concept, that is searching. So guys, basically searching in C programming language is to search for a particular key element in your program. So let's start with opening our Turbo C++ application. So here you can click on Start Turbo C++. So go to File, open a new project, and you can name it as GTF search.c. Extension of your file should be .c as it is your C program. So this blue screen will appear where you can write your code. So let's start with including the header files, the two built-in header files, that is called stdio.h and conio.h. So these are the two built-in header files which we are going to use in our program. Now we'll start with our main program, that is void main, and we'll open the braces for this, and we'll start with our declaration part. So data type is int, and we'll declare our array variable of size 10 and three more variables. I is for loop and n is for size of the array, and key is for finding the key element in your program. Now we'll use clr for clearing the screen each and every time. Now we'll use printf function, and we'll ask the user to enter the array size. So this will be provided by the user, and we'll use a sequence /n so that the cursor moves to the next line, and this value should be read by the computer, which will be read by the inbuilt function which is included in stdio.h header file called scanf, and here we'll use %d as it is an integer variable, and we'll use ampersand n because we are storing the size of the array in variable n. Now again we'll print the data, and we'll ask the user to enter the array values. So these values will be provided by the user, and again we'll use /n, and we'll close this and terminate this, as these values should be read in the form of array or in the set of data. So we'll use for loop so that the iteration happens. So I is equal to 0, I is less than n, and I plus plus. So we never terminate our for loops because we always write body for that. So here we'll use scanf function to read the data, and we'll give your %d as it is an integer variable, and we'll use ampersand a of I because here I is our index. So a of I, and here we'll close and terminate it. So this was our for loop for reading this variables. Now after this for loop, we'll again use this printf function to print the data onto the output screen, and we'll ask the user to enter the key element to be searched, and this value again will be given by the user. So again we'll use /n so that the cursor moves to the next line, and again we'll read this value which will be given by the user, and this is also an integer value, so we'll use %d ampersand key. We are using ampersand because here we are using key because we are storing the value of our key into key variable. So now we'll use the for loop for iteration. So I is equal to 0, I is less than n, and I plus plus. So we'll start with if condition. So what our if condition says is if key is equal to a of I, it means the key value should match the array limit within the array limit. So let's consider the array size as 5. So always the array starts with 0. So the array size, let's consider as 5. So it will be always -1 because it starts with 0. So this is n minus 1 means 5 minus 1, that is 4. So 0 to 4. The key value with which will be given by the user should be present into the array within that limit or within that index 0 to 4. So if it gets the key value, so it should print onto the output screen that the element is found at %t position. We are using %t as it is an integer variable, so we'll use /n so that the cursor moves to the next line, and here we'll read the value of I and we'll break it because we got our output. So it will come out of this if loop, if condition, and for loop also. If this all does not happens, then we'll put one more condition, if condition. What it states that if I is equal to n, or I is less than n, I is greater than n, then it should print the element is not found, because it is crossing the array limit, so element is not found. So we'll come out of this if condition, and here comes the last line of your program, that is gets, which is used to get the formatted output onto the screen. And here we close our main program. So this was all about your searching, so you can save it for future purpose, and you can compile it once so that you can get to know about the errors in your program, if there are any errors in your program, and if you have any doubts in those errors, please ask in the comment section. So it is asking to press any key after success, so press enter and then go to run your program. So this is your output screen. So first it is asking for the array size. Let's give the array size as 5. Now it is asking to enter the values, so we'll put 10, 20, 30, 40 and 50. So these are the 5 values, and again I'll press enter. Then it is asking for enter the key element to be searched. So let's consider our key element to be searched as 40. So it will give the element is found at third position. It is found as third position because number 10 is at 0th position, 20 is at 1 position, 30 is at 2nd position, and 40 is at 3rd position. So this is how you find your particular key element from the set of data. So come out of this output screen, you can press enter. So to come out of this Turbo C++ application, you can press Alt enter and you can delete it. So guys, this was all about your searching in C programming language. So guys, thank you for watching this video, and don't forget to subscribe and like our channel for further updates.